Alright, this is Gmanthehedgehog, and I'm here to review the most underrated Sonic game I've ever seen. This game would be Sonic Heroes. Now, people complain the GameCube, the Xbox version, PS2 version is different, and I do agree with that statement. It's just, it's still the same game, it's just the controls are going to feel a little weirder. So let's get to the review. In this basic story of this is different thing for each person. Team Sonic's basically just trying to stop Eggman from taking over the world. Team Dark, which is composed of Shadow, Rouge, and a new robot named Omega, have to basically try to find Eggman. They're after, to find out who Shadow is and to get revenge. Team Rose is there to look for Froggy, Chocola, and Sonic. And then Team Chaotix is working for the new client, who they'll find out who that is at the end of their story, basically. So, not too many people really like this game. I'm not sure why. I mean, the biggest complaints have been the game's controls don't run very well, and I do agree with that completely. I mean, the game usually works very well, but there are moments where the controls are just, they just crap on you completely. And, you will die from the controls, not because, you fell off the ledge on purpose. It's better to be safe and use the flight formation during most of this game so you don't die or anything happens, because then you can fly back up. But if you're bursting off in speed and there's no bumper to stop you, you're most likely going to die and fall off. Oh, fine, text. Alright, fine. Yeah, the other thing I want to complain about, that's going to be the graphics in one thing. Because the graphics, everyone's shiny, which I find a very odd thing. Shadow is now shiny. And it looks like it's an updated Dreamcast game. It really does not look like it was put the potential it could have used. They could have made it a lot better. They really could. I'm not going to lie about that. The graphics could have looked a lot better. I mean, they're solid, but shiny characters is a little weird. I don't like that whole idea, but I mean, I guess it was just one little mistake. That's basically it's the graphics and the controls. Alright, yeah, just about to get there. Text. Yeah, text very positive. So the game gives you 4 teams. Team Sonic's just basic fast action. As Tex just said, get to the end of the stage, very simple. Their Team Blast wipes all the enemies out, and then you can use Lightspeed Attack from there on. Then there's, yay, Team Shadow, Team Dark. Yes, I don't like Shadow, and you know that. They're just like harder version of Team Sonic, and their Team Blast freezes time afterwards. Then there's Team Rose, like the easiest team the entire game. Tex doesn't like them. And basically, they're just easy versions of Team Sonic that have shorter levels, and their Team Blast gives you level up, invincibility, and a shield. Then there's Team Chaotix, who have various difficulties due to the fact that they have different missions. But, I can't say the hard or easy, because it depends on what you're doing. Their Team Blast gives you rings for every enemy you kill until the meter goes back down. Oh, the level designs and the bosses. Alright, let's get to that. Well, all the bosses are pretty much the same for everybody's story, even though you fight different teams. Only thing you'll find different is that there'll be either different difficulty or different Team Blast, and that's about it. Let's see. The levels are... This is the thing, even though I said the graphics are kind of, not too detailed, the levels are designed very colorfully. People say it's closest to the original Sonic. I don't believe that. I think Sonic Adventure was. But they do have casino levels, haunted levels, like different areas that, are very interesting to explore. I did find it fun to look through all these places. I think my favorite one was Bingo Highway. It was a casino pinball table that had a bingo on it, and it was fun to play. I'd go back to level a lot. The bosses are just the same thing every time. You're either gonna have to fight a barrage of robots that Eggman will summon. You will have to fight Eggman in a moving vehicle, which is a pain in the ass to do, but it's possible. Or you will have to fight a different team, which I thought was pretty cool, which was like, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, where you'd fight somebody else. This is before the Sonic series started going down the drain with Shadow the Hedgehog, which has very mixed feelings, and then Sonic 06, which we all know we don't like to bring up. That's kind of like the embarrassment of Sonic, like Mario Hotel equivalent. But, this game's bosses are similar, so it's going to feel a little repetitive at certain points, but depending on who you're playing as, the boss can be incredibly easy or difficult. Though you could use like this little cheat to kind of, screw your way past the boss with your Team Blast, which you could do with Team Dark, so you just freeze him, attack him, freeze him, attack him. Oh, multiplayer? Well, let's see, Text. That's a good point. The multiplayer in the game, let's see, there's short races, there's like this bobsled thing, which you can do as a race, special stage races, and of course just a regular battle, which you can fight and you have to knock the other team off the stage. Sounds like Super Smash Brothers. But, yeah, there's, the multiplayers, it's not too crazy. I mean, it looked more intense in Adventure 2, to be honest. They offered more playing modes, though, which I found interesting in multiplayer. But you're not gonna find, you're gonna find your basic race and a couple of other things, but, you could either be completely cheap with some teams, or you could be cool. Hey, there's a casino level. I love this one. I probably won't show you the little snippet of, Bingo, but it's a good level. If you ever get this game, I think it's the funnest place that you'll ever go to. The multiplayer's alright. I mean, nothing crappy, but not good enough. Alright, score ready. Dex, you give it away. 7.5. Good game, really, but it needed some work. The reason for this would be the controls, and the graphics could have been better. But aside from all that, it's a solid game. If you're a really big Sonic fan, just pick it up. I think it's a good game. Alright, say goodbye, Tex. Gmanthehedgehog. And you just watch my review. Comment, rate it, do a video response. See you later.